Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journeys to Wisdom and Wealth. My name is Tara. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. You know you're a part of the what? Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. And if you're not a part of Grateful Gang, we'd love to have you over here. It is free 99. It costs you nothing. Zilch, zero, nada. It costs you nothing to hit that red subscribe button. So, don't be stingy with your subscribes. What are you waiting on? Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and make sure your notification bell is turned on. I know you think you might have done it, but I've noticed that it's been off on some of my videos for people I like to watch and I haven't been getting their notifications. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am going to be talking about a budgeting rule that I learned about recently. I've always done the zero-based budget because I was introduced to budgeting by Dave Ramsey, which used the zero-based budgeting method. Now, I do feel like there are other methods out there, and if I'm going to talk about budgeting, maybe I should know what they are. So you'll see these videos pop up sporadically through my timeline on my feed about the different budgeting methods. Today we're going to be talking about the 50, 30, 20 budget. Of course, all of the percentages will equal to 100. So 50% of this budgeting method will be needs. 30% of this budgeting method will be wants, and 20% of this budgeting method will be savings. Also, please let me know down below if you've heard about this budgeting method, if you have tried to use it. I know that I mentioned it in a previous video, and I know I Desire Wealth and a couple other people have mentioned that they've tried it and it didn't really work for them. So not only will I be sharing with you if you didn't know or if you did know what this budgeting method entails, but also I'll show you if it works for me because I'm going to try it with my actual budget numbers. So that's basically what it is, y'all. It's nothing really serious. It's just telling you that you could put 50% of your money into needs, 30% of your money into wants, and 20% of your money into savings. Now, let me show you where I had a bit of contradiction. So let me show you what each thing says it should be. So if we go and we look at this chart, please excuse that the camera is here and the screen is here. But so if you see me looking over here, that's why. So 50-30 budget rule, guys. Savings is 20%. Well, let's start with needs. So under needs, what that would include is like your four walls. So housing, groceries, transportation, bills, utilities, health, insurance, car payments. When I was researching this budgeting type, what I noticed was a few people were saying that debts were supposed to be in the needs, but not all the people are saying the debts needed to be in the needs. So I guess you do with that what you like. But I did notice a lot of people said your car payment, which usually is a debt, is in there. So what I've heard was 50% were mostly these needs, your four walls, and then you would pay all your debts in these needs, but then any extra payment you were making would come out of the 20% of savings. That's the way I understood it to be, but I'll share to you what these graphics say because like I said, I'm new to this, not true to this. All right, so then the 30% will be your wants, so things like travel, entertainment, restaurants, shopping, hobbies. And then 20% would be savings, emergency fund, debt payment, retirement, investing. This basically tells you that it limits 50% of income to needs, 30% and 20%. Easy, right? And that's from mintnotion.com. So let's see we have three graphics to go over to see if they're pretty much on the same page. So from your budget, it says that needs include housing, healthcare, food, transportation, and your children, if you have them. 30% would be your eating out, vacation, hobbies, subscriptions, so like your Netflix, your Hulu, Joy Fund, and children. Again, children are in everything. Okay. And then savings, retirements, investing, paying down debt. See, paying down debt is in the savings section here, emergency funds, and children. And then last but not least, we'll review this last one, which says that 50% includes your rent, mortgage, minimum debt payment, groceries, basic utilities. Doesn't say anything about. So see, this one includes the minimum debt payment, which is what I thought was. So this is the one where I thought this is how this plan was supposed to go. And then 30% is supposed to go to streaming devices, travel, dining out, food delivery, ultra high speed internet, miscellaneous shopping, and 20% will go to your car loan, credit card debt, 401, and savings account. So what I don't like also with this is that it says the minimum debt payments, but over here put your car loan. but the rest are your car loan. So like I said, this is another reason why this is a little confusing, because I get different information from different places. So going by what I've learned from these charts, from watching videos, that's basically what it's, from my understanding, your needs are your four walls and your debt, minimum debt payments. And your wants are wants, your subscriptions, all the things we mentioned, travel, entertainment, eating out. Savings would be like your emergency fund, your long-term savings, short-term savings, retirement, investing. And in my case, I think any extra payments you're paying on that would also go into savings. So now let's move on to a chart that I got from Nisha. I will make sure to link her channel below. She might go ahead and just link the video that she made that has this particular chart in it. This chart is really, really going to work well for what we're going to be doing, trying to figure out these budgeting methods, because I'm going to use it probably for all of them. Now, this has 50, 30, 20 already set, essentials 50, fun for 30, future you. So the same as if you were saying needs, wants, we can actually make it here. Needs, wants, and saving, right? So there you go. I'm going to fill in all my numbers. I'm going to take quarter two's numbers, and they're pretty similar all the time. I'm going to take one of my quarter 2 months. I'm going to add them up. I'm going to put in all my numbers, and then I'm going to come back and share with you where I put each thing. And then once I fill this out properly for me, we'll go over what I put where, and if I'm even close to hitting this 50, 30, 20 split, and if it would work for me. Please hold. All right, guys, so I'm back. That took me a little while, maybe 15, 20 minutes to figure it all out. Of course, this is video, so you wouldn't have seen all that. I'm interested. You guys tell me, guess down below in the comments what you think my percentage was for, like, did I get a 50, 30, 20? Was I 60, 20, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10? No, 60, 20, 20. What did you think it was, right? What did you think my percentage of needs, wants, and savings were? So let me show you where I categorize stuff. It got weird for me in the savings section, and I'm just going to share this with you because this may get weird for you too. So on my day job, I'm biweekly budgeter, single biweekly. It's just me and my little, what I call a moderate income, because I'm grateful and I refuse to call it low. So 1569 and 1644 is usually what I get, for a total of about $3,213 for the month. I would have put money for YouTube, but it's so sporadic. It comes every 1 to 2 months, so I wouldn't count it as monthly. And I can already tell that I probably should invest time in making more money or looking for a new job, because I would love this number to be closer to 5,000 or 4,000. Anyway, moving on. So my mortgage, what I put under the needs, my mortgage, my car payment, my mortgage was $1183.62. For people who are listening in, my car payment is $467 for the month. These are all monthly. My phone bill is $25 for the month. Car insurance is $150.21. Actually, that just went up to $171.21. So I just updated that. The groceries is $160. At least that's what I put aside for it. I wish I could put aside like $300 for groceries, you guys. I wish. Healthcare comes out of my check, so I don't have anything extra there. Electricity bill is $150. Ooh, and as y'all know, it went up to $141 recently. And then the water bill is $43.08. That's been pretty consistent. The gas bill is currently at gas bill. No, that's not the gas bill. That's how much I spend on gas. I give myself $120 for the month. I don't have a gas. That's why I was like, gas bill, and I can't spell internet. So internet, why did I do that? Anyway, internet is $80 currently. Trash sewer. So my trash sewer bill is quarterly. So what I did was took the 105 and divided by 3 for $35 per month. Student loan is $70.67 per month. So that's everything that I put in my needs. Like, if I had no job, these are the things that I need to pay to have an everyday life. Okay. And now under my wants, I didn't put anything for clothing, under fun, because that's kind of like under savings for apparel and things like that. All right, so fun, that's what I give myself for fun every month, $40. Eating out gets $80. The gym is $40. I can take this out, really I can, because I don't find like I can spend it all the time. But in perfect world, I could spend $40 on the gym, $20 on donations. That's all I get for giving. I wish I could give more. And I'm so excited to be checking out these different plans because I want to see how I can. I don't do anything for movies, gifts. I don't have Netflix, Spotify. I do have Spotify, but I have the free one. And my sister gave me her login for the anyway, moving on. Self-care is 40. Well, I give myself $80 memberships. It was $45. It actually pretty much funded all of them, but I just wanted to see on a general basis how much I would spend. That's for KineMaster, Amazon, and Sam's Club. It was $40 per month to get them to where they needed to go. No coffee for me. Security. I put the security under wants because technically I could just lock my door and pray to God to cover my house, as he does. Thank you, Lord. But like, I don't need it. I have it, but I don't need it. So a want is my security, which is $27.14, the security system. And right now I'm paying $43.20 on the security equipment. So I put it under want. Then under savings, I don't have, so savings is really hard for me, y'all, because if you're not new here, you know, I like do a yearly budget. I do a yearly forecast, and in that yearly forecast, there is a whole section with like clothing, build a buffer, birthdays, all that. But everything doesn't get money all the time. And some things get money sometimes, which now I'm really considering, should I make just a core group of savings like they have here and always put an amount in there? You know? So that's actually something that I learned from this budgeting video. Like maybe I should have a set amount that goes to emergency fund. I don't have any debts right now, but like a set amount that goes to self-development and education and house fund. Or maybe these aren't going to be my categories per se, but maybe I have a set amount that goes there all the time to keep it very simple. Okay, so emergency fund, like there's nothing. So what I did, instead of like putting every single sinking fund that I have, because I could have done that, taken all the sinking funds from here on my sheet and put them down, but still it wouldn't work because they get different amounts every time. So for this particular process, that didn't work. So all I did was I took the $2 I sent to Navy Federal. Y'all know I sent $1. Well, if you don't know, I send $1 every paycheck to Navy Federal to make sure that account stays open. And that is the one savings thing that is constant. I send $44 every month to build up my HOA so I can pay it in full at the beginning of the next year. And I'm currently saving for a new HVAC system, and it's consistently usually $100 or $150 unless I get paid 3 times and I put a big amount in there. And then last but not least is what I did was I just put a category called sinking fund slash other, where the rest of the money that would be left over would be allocated to. So I hope that was understandable. So now let's see what our totals are, and you let me know if you thought I was close or if I made it. So moving my face over here, baby. Let me just make my face small. These right here, okay, so I spend 77.7%, pretty much almost 80% on needs. 80% on needs. Wow. Okay, so I spend 11.68% on wants. 11.6. That makes me sad, y'all. That really makes me sad. Like, I'm always saying I feel like I can't do what I want to do. I can't travel. I can't do fun things because I literally am not lying. I literally spend 11.68% on wants. That's crazy. Okay. And then savings, I'm not even saving 20%, y'all. And I would say if you have a 401k, you should add it there because that comes out of your check, so you want it to be included in the savings portion of it. But I don't even put that much towards my 401k. Like, it's not like I could be like, oh, the other 10% is going to my 401k pre-tax or whatever. It's not. It's not. I think I put like 1%, which is horrible, but it is better than 0%. Right now, I only put 10.62% of my income towards savings. It's sad to me, but I'm doing what I have to do to maintain. I have to pay all my needs. They just happen to be 77.7%. Look at it, 777. But Lord knows that can change, right? So let me see really quickly, like if I was to put that I made $5,000 per year. Look at that. Now the percentages aren't all correct because my numbers are wrong, but that would only be 49.93% of needs. Okay. And then I can bump up all the other ones to make it work. If I somehow can make $5,000 in a month, I would be able to have more wants and more savings. So to me, let me undo that. Look, because let's be real. Everything, this is red. Girl, is red. Okay. You are way over your needs. Girl, you are way under your savings. So, but that's what it is. I added these two categories just so I could see that this equaled my income and this was 100%. But you guys, that was really like, this is why it's good to know. So if there's an actual budgeting style that's an 80 10 10, then I'm in there. Sort of. I'm kind of in there. You know what I mean? Or 80-20 budgeting style. Because there we go. We could do 20 here and pretty much 80 there. And I'm in that budgeting style. That is my budgeting style. But honestly, to be real, I wish that I could fit my metrics into a 50-30-20. Because to me, 50% to needs, 30% to want, and 20% to savings sounds like it is like an ideal plan. So you can either feel bad about it, which I'm not. I'm grateful that I can pay all my bills and I can put some money to savings and some money to want. Some people are just paying their bills. So I'm just going to say thank you, Lord, for the ability to pay all my bills, get a little bit of want and get a little bit of needs. I mean, get all my needs met, a little bit of wants and some savings done. I'm grateful for that. Because there's some people that that can only get their needs done and can't even do that. So I'm not mad about it, but it is a wake up call and an eye opener. But that is this budgeting style, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed watching me put my numbers in. And now that they're in, the next one should go relatively faster. If I see another budgeting style that we should talk about and share, I will be back. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember, it's faith over fear this year, but not just this year, but what? Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever, ever, forever, ever, forever, ever, Don't forget to let me know down in the comments. Did you guess correctly? And what budgeting style do you use? Most of y'all, I think, use zero-based budgeting. But yeah, I think this can be done in combination with zero-based budgeting. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Just yes. Love you, mean it. Bye.